Good morning everybody and welcome to today's lesson, Friday the 12th of February on halving. Okay, so last week we had a little lesson revision on doubling. Now we're going to have a little lesson on halving that will help us when we come to division after the holidays. So we know that addition and subtraction are the opposites. We know that multiplication and division are the opposites. And now you're going to fully grasp and understand that doubling is the opposite of halving. Okay, so now then listen to a halving song and watch the clip on how to share a number in half equally. Okay, so the top one says you can listen to a halving song. Maybe you can find one. Okay, then let's have a look at this. So you might use counters or pasta or Lego or whatever you've got. Now some of these you might know. Okay, half of 6, look at that. So if you have a piece of paper and you fold it in half, we need to have the equal number on both halves, okay, for it to be a whole. Okay, so half of 6, can you see what it would be if you had 6? Okay, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. What would there be? Yes, there would be 3, wouldn't there? Now then, the next one, if you were doing half of 18, what strategy would you use? You could use 18 cubes, 18 pieces of pasta, 18 counters, 18 pennies, whatever you've got, and have them in the middle, and then you're going to split them in half. So you go one there, one there, one there, and see. But I've got another way. I can partition 18 into 10 and 8. I know half of 10. That's easy. Half of 10, if you have 10 fingers, look, it would be 5. So, and then half of 8, 8. Put 8, that's 4. So I've got to then add them together, haven't I? 5 add 4 is 9. So actually, half of 18 is 9. So I've used a mental strategy instead of using objects, but it's up to you. Now then, you have a go at doing, half of 10 is, I think that's quite easy. Half of 14, which strategy are you going to use? Half of 2, I think that's very simple. What about having a go at half of 16? Half of 20? Have a go at them. These ones, look. Now then, you've got some pictures here, haven't you? Okay. I wonder how many there is in how many footballs you've got all together. Yeah, there are 4 footballs all together, aren't there? But half of 4, you can see that they've been equally shared in half, would be 2, wouldn't it? Look at maybe the stars. How many stars are there all together? How would you count them? Would you count them in 2s? Would you count them in 4s? But, so if I know double 4 is 8, I know half of 8 is 4. That's right. Look at the one below it. I think they're like little red Smarties maybe. We'll do one more together. Red Smarties, look. How many? I can see that there's 6 on the top and 6 on the bottom. I know that. 6 add 6 is 12. Can I actually just count in 2s to check? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12, yeah. So I know double 6 is 12. So I know half of 12 is 6. I wonder if you can have a go at the rest by yourself. Then we're going to have a look at these now then. We're going on to some bigger numbers, okay? Now, if you're in school, you can use the tens rods, can't you? If you're at home, maybe you could use matchsticks, if you've got some matchsticks or cocktail sticks to represent 10, or maybe 10p coins. And we're saying, what is half of 40? Let's see what we can use to help us. How many groups do we need? Yeah, we need 4 tens, don't we? Because I know that 4 tens make 40. Now, I'm also going to use prior knowledge, because if I know what half of 4 is, which I do, half of 4 is 2, I can work out what half of 40 is. And I can easily see that I can split that down the middle, and I'd have half of 4 would be 2. But half of 40, they represent 10, so it would be 20. Now then, let's have a look at this one, half of 30. I know that I need 3 tens. Then it says, look, I can break up one of the tens into ones, look, then share the ones, look. So I've got a 10 and a 10, and if I've broken 10 up, I've got 10 ones. I'd have 5 and 1 and 5. So half of 30, I'd have a 10 and a 5. It would be 15. That's right. I'd have 10 and 5 ones. Now then, what I want you to do, I want you to have a go at sharing these numbers in half. See if you can use the Dean's sticks, 10p coins. Half of 60. Half of 100, half of 50, half of 70, half of 80. I wonder if you can use it using them 2 ways that I've shown you. I wonder if you can have a go at doing any other higher numbers, like say half of 24. Maybe instead of getting 24 counters, you could know what half of 20 is, know what half of 4 is, and then combine it. I wonder if you could do that with any other numbers. Then look, I've left you with a problem. Okay, look, Mum had 20 cookies in that packet, and she split the packet in half. How many cookies in half of the packet? What does she need to do to solve that problem? What is she finding a half of? What's the total number of cookies? That's correct, there are 20. Split, so she needs to know what half of 20 is. I think you know that. I'm not even going to tell you. I wonder, I put a little challenge at the bottom here. Can you make your own word problem up? So it could be to do with sweets, or buns, or apples on a tree, or football stickers. If you do, I would love you to send me any of this work. Okay, you take care then.